Warning: this podcast contains use of alcohol and adult language. Viewer and listener discretion advised.
The long-awaited
Yes,
episode 2 of
God.
Whiskey Dicks.
It took a long time.
It did, for sure.
But we're working. We are very busy.
Busy. Yeah, so this is a busy time of year, but we made it happen, so we're going to squeeze in a couple episodes and see what happens here.
I can't say I was busy. I was working, but I can't say I was busy.
Okay, true.
Because here's the thing. Anyone who knows what I do for a living and that I work with, I'm like, you don't do nothing.
Right, exactly.
I just have to be there,
Right.
just in case it
That's
happens. Right. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not busy.
Yeah.
It's more
I've been
you're
busy just like traveling.
Yeah.
The work busy, I mean, just schedule-wise.
Yeah. As far as me doing anything,
Yeah.
I probably got bed sores for sitting down for so long and not doing anything.
Sitting in your truck for
Just
too
in my
long.
cars.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I've been around the world a little bit since I've seen you last.
What you been doing? Where you been?
Oh, gosh. Chicago, San Francisco.
Oh, damn.
Just got back from Barcelona.
Wow.
I think I might have been in Madrid since then, or maybe I was in Madrid before the first episode. I can't remember.
God.
I think I was in Madrid before the first episode because we talked about this Spanish wines and whatnot.
That's right.
So I did go back to the Barcelona bar that I talked to in the first episode and got the
Okay.
cheap wine. So good, man. I wish I could bring it back. I just didn't have room to bring it back
Oh,
because
gotcha.
I didn't check a bag. I only like to carry a bag when I go international for the most
And
part.
they won't let you bring that on the plane, or just you're
No.
scared it's going to break, or there's
Unless you did like
laws?
duty free in the airport,
Oh,
but
you said
they don't
duty.
sell it there. Yeah, I did. We'll edit that out. Yeah, so here we are, episode 2 in the Whiskey Dick studio.
Yes, the Tipsy
Actually, what did-
Gypsy.
Tipsy Gypsy, that's right.
Yes, that's my
Tipsy Gypsy.
my little in-house bar. We got our new thing.
Yeah,
Thanks to
same.
Brandon, the Whiskey Dicks podcast.
Got a couple of wrinkles
banner.
in it, but so do we. So
Yeah,
we'll,
it shows its
eventually-
age.
iron itself out, so to speak.
We have a steamer, but
Yeah.
maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. Yeah,
We're
maybe
lazy.
sort itself out. That's right. And I did have a couple of requests, especially from my buddy Tanner from work. As I was in the first episode, as I was pointing around and talking about different bottles, he's like, "I need a shot of the whole space." He goes,
Yes.
"I want to see what Jeff's got going on there." So,
Okay.
So I'll do a shot at the end, and we'll mix that in, or maybe it'll
Yeah.
be inserted right here.
That's a great idea. Yeah, 'cause I would
As we're
love to
talking, I'll pan
show-
around with my phone and.
Like, I wish you could have seen this room before, when we bought the house.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were using it, like an office or something. It was just really, it looked like a psycho ward. Like the color of the wall was like that weird green color, like the hospital green.
Oh, maybe they used it as like a massage parlor or something.
Probably. Bad decisions.
Yeah.
But it was weird. So when I was talking to Victoria about what we're going to do with this room, I was going to bring my mom's dining room table in here.
Okay.
But the dining room table is huge.
Oh.
Like, so you have it in here, but
You wouldn't be able to seat
you couldn't
anybody at
yeah,
the
you couldn't. You can
ends.
just look at it from
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Well, why don't you make this your bourbon room?" And I'm like, "That's a brilliant idea." So
perfect.
At that point, I ran with it, and I designed, my buddy Chris Morrissey and I put all the brick wall up, fake wall.
Yeah.
And I
It
just
just already had both doors. It was already enclosed.
yeah, it's already
That's
enclosed.
the weirdest part.
Yeah.
That's kind of strange.
It was weird, you know.
That had to be an afterthought. Like they must have done that afterwards because you could totally expand the kitchen
Exactly.
without that wall there. But I guess they wanted a separated dining room or
Yeah,
something.
but there's no big. It's too small to be a dining room.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah,
This is perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, it's designed after. I wanted to make it look like a vintage magic, like museum, because
Yeah.
you know I used to do magic, and so a lot of the stuff in
Used
here.
to.
I still do. Yes, I still do magic. But a lot of the stuff in here is actually from my show.
Okay.
And like when people come in here, they see stuff and like, what is that? They you can tell it's kind of weird. Like, why is that guy holding a card?
Yeah.
But then there's other props in here that were in my show that people
Yeah.
have no idea what they're looking at until
Yeah.
I tell them. Like, oh my god! And I was like, yeah, this is my live stage show dream.
Yeah, you got some of the Blackstone posters and
Houdini and
little Houdini. Yep, I like it.
thank you.
I've been on the search ever since I saw this. I've been on the search for this cabinet.
Oh yes,
on
yeah.
Marketplace to try to find one. It's like,
Yep.
because it's a perfect size. That's exactly what I need in my dining room.
Yeah, all I did was that was a gun cabinet.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
I added some shelves and some lighting into it, and it took
Perfect.
me 20 minutes to do. Once
That's
I figured
awesome.
out what to do,
Yeah,
awesome.
very cool. Yeah, I need one of those.
Because Kalma's coming for our gun, so I can't use that anymore.
Right. Not that we're going to get into politics.
Nope, just
but
joking.
yeah,
just
jokes.
joking.
It's all jokes.
Yes.
That's all we're here for is fun and drinks and jokes.
So today we're gonna try something new. Before my wife left to go run her errands and do the gym stuff, we had her pour us some drinks. So we don't know what's in these glasses. We have an Eagle Rare and we have a Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna bourbon. This is the sour mash. It's, there is a 12-year McKenna that people love, that people swear by, that are like, it's like a $65 bottle. This is a nice twist off $16 bottle of McKenna sour mash. So we're gonna do a blind taste test and see if we can't tell which is the Eagle Rare 10. What's that, a 10, right? Eagle
No, that's
Rare
just
10?
regular Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare.
I do have a 10. Do we want to pull that out?
Or the McKenna, and see if our amateur palates could even tell the difference. So
Yes, this is a blind
That's
taste
the
test. So
plan.
we have no idea which. We're hoping that, like, this glass will have and his glass have the same thing in it.
Yeah,
We're hoping.
The instruction was to put the same drink in the same two types of glass. Like,
So
so
we have
these two
those.
should be one of the bourbons, and the big glass should be the other bourbon. But Victoria could have totally screwed with us, and we really have no idea what's in either of these.
And so our only hope is she remembers which glass she poured which in.
Yeah,
If not, this is a bust.
and remember, it's like, we're not professionals, so like we're not going to give you these crazy like, oh, there's a little wood cherry note on the beginning, and then the bite on the end has a little like cocoa.
What is that, butterscotch?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's
I
either
don't know.
good or it sucks. It's
Yeah.
it's basically what it comes down to.
So we got to.
So you want to start with this one and see what we get here.
Let's
So
do a little
cheers, buddy.
cheers. Do you
Let's
get to do the
Yeah,
smell?
The smell. It does smell good. So just from the smell to begin with, I'm gonna guess this is Eagle Rare. Just from the smell.
Yeah.
I'm not haven't tasted it yet, but
Here we go.
it's good.
It's good. That's Eagle Rare.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah, because it's so smooth.
Right. That's initially. That's a right off the bat. That's
Yeah.
got to be Eagle Rare.
Because like it's just so smooth.
It
It's
is.
so good.
It is so good. You don't need anything.
No, it's
You don't
like
need a mixer. You don't need ice. You don't need a drop of water.
nothing. Just
It's fantastic.
That's got to be Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
But
Let's see.
let's try our Whiskey Dicks podcast glasses that
Who the hell's
Brandon got
calling
us.
me? Oh, spam call.
Oh, bastards!
Call you later, spam.
Whiskey
Here's
Dicks.
our little Whiskey Dicks.
Can you see that?
Specially engraved. Thanks to some dude on Etsy.
Thank you, Etsy.
So we'll see what these. Now see, this
It
smells
smells the
good.
same.
This has a little sweeter smell, I think.
God damn it! They're both
It's good.
Yeah,
But it does. This does. I think this might be the cheaper.
yeah. This does have a little kind of like cheap bite to it, if you
Yeah.
will.
It was almost like watery. I said we weren't going to be professional about it, but
Yeah.
it was kind of watery on the front end, and then you taste the burn on the way down. It's
Yeah.
like it's not smooth consistently.
And the sad thing is, we have to wait for Victoria to get back from the gym to find out what the answer
So we
is.
keep drinking till we figure it
Yeah.
out, right? What she's going to say is like, I don't know. It's however I placed them on the counter, and then we don't remember how they were.
I have no clue.
You just grabbed
I just
them.
grabbed him and walked away. So this may be a bust, or I have a lot of faith in my wife.
I mean, honestly, they're both good.
they're good. I wouldn't.
No matter which is the cheap one, that's
Right.
a darn good bottle of $16 sour mash. I'd have to say
I'll call it Rare McKenna.
that's not bad.
That's good.
I'll just keep drinking it. Anybody out there in whiskey world has some suggestions on
It's good.
something we should do a blind test to?
Yes.
Obviously don't get into the $500 bottles of something because
Yeah.
we ain't got
Unless
it.
you want to donate it to us.
Right.
We'll
There
be
is
more than
that.
happy to test and talk about your product.
That's right. Absolutely.
Blanton's, love Blanton's. It is so goddamn hard to get.
Isn't it crazy? Like sometimes there's just there's a couple of Facebook pages I'm on for bourbon followers or whatever, and And some people just like find it at like their local Costco, and they're like, "Hey, Costco's got 500 bottles."
You're like, what?
But I think they limit you to like 2 or something, or maybe even 1.
I just want 1.
Yeah.
God damn.
And when I find them, like I found, where was I? It was overseas somewhere, and there was some just corner liquor store. And they just had them in the like tons of them.
Yeah.
I was like, so it's almost like just a supply and demand thing. Like they make it hard to find over here, even though it's not really hard. Same with like Weller, like especially in Florida, they make it super hard to find Weller.
Yeah.
Or you have to be a member of the ABC Vault or
like,
whatever.
I had to go to Cleveland to get the Weller.
Yeah.
This one I got, the antique.
Antique, yeah.
I had to go to Cleveland to get that.
Yeah.
But when I was just in the Bahamas last week, and they had 4 or 5 bottles of Blanton's, but he's charging $220.
That's insane.
I'm like, no, come on.
Yeah.
And he had 4 bottles just sitting there, but I'm not going to pay that much for something that I can get here for $60 at a, it's just, they're taking advantage of the people who want it.
100%.
So I don't appreciate that.
There is one Blanton's I want to try, and eventually when I'm rich, I'll buy a bottle for my friend Takara in the band, because it's called a Takara Red by Blanton's, and it has a dark red label. Is it similar to that Weller?
Is it from Japan?
I guess so. It must be. But it's like the most expensive of the Blanton's. It's like $225 MSRP.
Wow.
So when you do find it in the States, it's
It's
$2 and a quarter.
Astronomical.
And I haven't seen it yet. But
Well, it's funny you say that. My friend Sean Wright, love you, buddy. He's on a cruise right now.
Okay.
And he has a lot of he loves bourbons. He's got a lot of information. I love to bring him on the show because he's got a lot of knowledge on bourbons and whiskeys. And he was talking about that.
Okay.
And he might be able to get it.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Okay.
It's going to cost us.
Right.
But he might be able to get something like that for us.
Cool.
Yeah, because he does have people.
Okay. That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
To have people.
So I don't want to blow his spot up, but
Yeah.
he's got a lot of knowledge on bourbons, and I'd like to bring him on because he could tell us exactly. He'll tell us right away what we're drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. And the more I drink this, I think this is the cheaper one.
Yeah.
But still not bad.
No, it's good.
I've had worse $40 bottles for sure.
Yeah.
In fact, I brought one. Well,
Which
it's
one?
Not quite 40. The Southern
Tier?
Tier. So when I was up in New York for vacation in July, maybe that was the last time since we've done a show, because I don't think. Did we do the show before I went on vacation at the end of July, beginning of August? Because then I brought some of that back.
Yeah.
I found the Southern Tier, which is Western New York distillery. They do a lot of beers. If you're familiar with the Southern Tier beers, they have like the Pumpkin and the Warlock that they release this time of year. Yeah, Pumpkin.
I get it.
Yeah. And
the Jack O' Lantern.
yeah, exactly. It's actually one of my favorite like fall beers is the Pumpkin by Southern Tier.
Okay.
It's like $15 for a 4-pack, but
it's
delicious. It's one of the best like pumpkin beers if you ever want a pumpkin
I
beer.
do like, I like the pumpkin spice. Like, this is the best time of the year.
Yeah, and they have one called Warlock, which is a darker Imperial Stout pumpkin, which is really good. But now they're making the pumpkin and a bourbon, which I couldn't find up there, and actually found this one I got in New York, and then another one that I didn't bring. It's Peanut Butter Cup. I'll bring it next time by Southern Tier. That one's really good. That one's better than Screwball, better than whatever the Bird Dog, whatever the other peanut butter ones are.
I think Knob Creek makes one.
Okay.
I have something down there. It's like a peanut butter.
Well, you got that Magic Rabbit. Didn't you say that's
dude.
Is that a chocolate peanut butter or just
It's
a peanut butter?
chocolate peanut butter.
Okay.
It's so
and that's
good.
what the Southern Tier, it's a peanut butter cup, so it's chocolate peanut butter.
Man.
It is so good.
It's delicious.
It's so sweet. I mean, you could like totally get hammered just sitting there drinking liquid peanut butter cup.
Exactly. The other night when I opened up the Magic Rabbit, and I did the drink of the night and took the picture of it, and I took a sip, and I looked at my wife, and I go, uh-oh. I was like, this is not going to last.
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
Yeah.
But it is like one of those drinks, like, if you drink a lot of it, it does kind of...
Oh, sure. It's so sweet.
Yeah, you're like, all right. But it's good. Like, if there were 7 people here, that bottle would have been gone because, like, all right, 2 each.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good. But yeah, Magic Rabbit, it's delicious.
Yeah, try it. I'm gonna sign. Is that from around here? Or
No, I had to get that. I found that in Cleveland.
Oh, that too.
Yeah,
okay.
when we were up in Cleveland, I got the Von Payne, which is really good. I'll show you that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
The Weller Antique, and then the Magic Rabbit.
Okay.
I don't know if they sell. I've never seen any of those here. I think the Von Payne you can get here.
I think so. And a buddy of mine at work, Fausto, got a bottle of that from one of our vendors as a Christmas gift, and he hasn't cracked it open yet. I saw it on his desk when I was just up at the office last week. I'm like, why haven't you opened this yet?
Yeah, I haven't opened that one, but when I was in Cleveland visiting a friend, he let me try it.
Okay.
And it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
That's interesting.
It's good. It's very good.
I'm going to have to find some of that.
But yeah, it's cool. I'll get the bottle.
All right.
I haven't even opened it yet because like you have to take this thing off. But the way the bottle is, I don't know if you can see that. This little plastic rubber.
The little
thing comes
gargoyle
off.
at the top.
Yeah, you pour it out of the gargoyle's mouth. I always just open it up and there's like a plug in there. You pull the plug.
Nice.
And pour away.
That's cool.
It does like a little seal. But yeah, it's called Von Payne.
So what's the flavor profile? It's a blended whiskey infused with natural black currant. Oh, okay. I can see where we get a Dr. Pepper feel to it.
But yeah, it's very good.
Well, I wouldn't be sad if that ended up open today. But,
We can open it. We can open it.
We have to try that after the first break.
This is cool though.
Because I got a couple other things I brought that we'll try
Yeah.
after the first break here. We'll have got some other flavors to bring in.
Can't get the condom
Oh,
on.
no.
Great.
Just put a full condom on it.
Great.
All right, back to what I believe is the Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare, yes.
I mean, it's got to be. I'll be absolutely surprised and disappointed if this is not the Eagle Rare.
I know.
Right?
I mean, 'cause I
If
drank
this
the
is the cheap McKenna,
right?
I'm gonna have a talk with the Eagle Rare people.
It does smell so good.
No, that's got to be the Eagle Rare. It's too smooth.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, it has to
I
be.
mean, if this is McKenna, then I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a box.
Yeah,
of
holy
this
crap! Because
at $16 a bottle.
I guess we should have had her.
Write it down so
Write
we
it
could
down.
like go look, hand
Yeah.
it to us in an envelope.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she'll be here shortly. Get to meet my beautiful wife.
Dang it, Victoria!
Yeah, right. We didn't think this through.
Now we gotta wait.
It's all right.
Cool.
Whiskey Dicks Podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdixpodcast@gmail.com.
So what else is new? Any
my God, bro.
Any good stories? What's he got?
Man, all right. So you know how I'm always getting into all kinds of crazy scenarios.
Yeah.
Crazy shit just happens to me. It just
Right.
it follows me. I don't know why or how, but it does. So the other day, I took my daughter to we had an appointment to go talk to like a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just EAP. Hey, I just gotta get stuff off my chest. You know,
Sure.
And which I think everyone should do. Nothing wrong with it. I talk to
100%.
people all the time. It helps clear your head. Talk to someone you don't know and just say, hey, I need to get it off of my chest.
Right.
So I took Ryan to go talk to somebody. And we had to fill like 10 pages of information for the therapist. And on the top of the email she sent us, I had to print it all out, fill it out, and then scan it back to her. But
Gotcha.
on the top of it had an address
Okay.
for downtown. Even though I specifically said I wanted a Claremont doctor,
Right. Yeah.
because we're living here in Mineola, on the address had the doctor's name and the address. So I'm like, oh, looks like we're going downtown. So I drive down there. I find I go in there. I'm like, hey, I'm Jeff Capron. This is my daughter, Ryan. We have oh, yeah. And so I said, are we in the right place? And she goes, what's your name? And I told her, oh, yeah, you're here. You're good. I'm like, oh, all right. So I felt good. We're there.
Yeah.
Well, then this other lady pops around the corner and she goes, who are you here to see? I'm like,
Oh, boy.
in the doctor's name. She goes, oh. Anytime anyone goes,
Yeah,
oh, I'm like, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Because we're far. It took me an hour to
Sure,
get there.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, she's in the Mineola office.
no.
I'm like, of course she is.
5 minutes from your house,
Yeah,
probably.
it is right down the street.
Oh my goodness.
So I tell him, I was like, well, this is the, I show him, look, this is the name. And she goes, yeah. She goes, that's our mistake. Oh, sorry. I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, can you call her and let her know that we're not going to make the 8 o'clock appointment? Now,
Yeah.
mind you, this is 8 o'clock in the morning because I
Yeah,
was trying to
yeah.
because she had to be at school by 9.
Ugh.
So in theory, it would have worked if we went to the right
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Because, she'd
You're
be
right
in and
here.
out, done, boom. Still, I got her to school by 9:30. So it's
okay.
wrong, which is fine, but that's not the story. So they're like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry." I'm like, "Well, can you call her and let her know we're not going to make the appointment so she's not waiting, for us, because we got there kind of early anyways." And she's like, "Well, we can do a Zoom." I'm like, "Okay, we can do Zoom. That's fine." And so Ryan's phone doesn't have that capability.
Okay.
She can barely text message on her phone. So I gave her. We talked to the doctor and said, "Okay, here." We're going to do a Zoom, and you can just have your session with the Zoom. So Ryan takes my phone into a little office area, and I was there for a minute, but I was like, hey, I'm going to let you guys talk because I want Ryan to be able to just speak her mind. I don't want her to be scared or say anything in front of me. So I leave without my phone. So I go into this little waiting room, and there's nothing in this waiting room. It's me, a chair, and a rug. There's
no magazines, nothing?
There's nothing. And now, mind you, I have to sit here for an hour.
Yeah.
And there's nothing going on. There's no music playing. It's just
no
me.
TV playing.
Nothing.
Cheesy commercials.
And it's like in a really old house.
Oh no.
It's like they converted it into this thing. There's like everywhere, like rooms everywhere. But yeah, the waiting room is just like there's a few chairs and it's like shag, like it's like wood floors, but it's got a shag carpet, like a rug, throw rug on it. And I'm literally sitting there for like an hour, like this.
Dead silence.
I have nothing to do, nothing to look at. And here's where I get in trouble.
Oh boy.
I have gum in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm bored. I'm sitting there for 30 minutes just like chewing gum, staring at white walls. Yeah. And I'm like, and it's quiet, man. Like this, it's like you can hear the air and
you can hear yourself chewing.
Yeah, I'm just like,
your heartbeat.
So I start messing with my gum. The gum falls out of my mouth.
Lands in the shag carpet.
It lands in the shag carpet. So I'm trying to get it out. It's making it worse. So I had to go and tell the lady up front. I had to walk up there and go, hey.
Do you have any ice cubes and peanut butter?
I didn't even think about that. I was like, do you have scissors? And she's like looking at me weird. Because you think about where I'm at.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, she's like looking at me weird. I was like, look, I told her, I was like, my gum fell out of my mouth and it's on your carpet. And she bust out laughing. She gave me the scissors. I had to go back. I had to cut the gum out. There's a hole in their carpet where I had to cut the gum out.
Oh, nice.
So now I have like probably 10 minutes left. And now I'm just staring at this hole that I caused in their carpet.
Trying to fluff it.
It was bad, man, because I was like trying to get it out. It was making it worse. It was just getting bigger. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I cut the gum out, and I go and throw it away and give her the scissors. I told her, I was like, hey, I had to cut a hole in your carpet. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. It's old carpet. I'm like, you don't understand. It's a pretty big hole.
Yeah, it's like an episode of Seinfeld or something.
Yeah. I told her, it kind of looks like the back of my head. It's like a huge bald spot. And she's laughing. She was dying.
Oh, my gosh.
And so I gave her the scissors, but now I'm just sitting here looking at it. Now I'm looking at this hole, and I start laughing. I keep giggling, and then I hear her giggling.
That's great. That's amazing.
Oh.
I can see that on like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm or something like.
But that was me. I'm like, are you kidding? Gosh. It's like, thank God there's no one else there.
Yeah.
Because then I'm really embarrassed. Because then I'd probably try to cover it with my shoe.
Yeah.
And then wait for them to leave. Next thing you know, I'm tracking it through the...
Yeah, just put a chair over it. Oh, my gosh.
Why is this chair in the middle of the room?
That's amazing. It made the time go by quicker.
It did. Sure. Before, yeah. Like... It was nice, like it was quiet and cold in there, and as soon as that happened, I started sweating. Like, it's instant sweat. So I'm like thinking, I was like, what the hell am I going to do?
Survival mode. Like, how do I get away with this?
Oh, it was funny as shit.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
So I ran home and had to tell Victoria the story, and she was rolling. She was laughing so hard.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't have anything good like that. Other than about 10 minutes ago when I crashed into your garage door. God, I wish there was video footage of that. I'd insert that right here. But
so tell the story.
I went out to get the last piece of gear to set up for the podcast, and I'm just carrying a laptop stand and a shelf for it, so my hands are full. And in your driveway, that last section of driveway, there's probably an inch and a half.
Oh, easily, yeah. That's a doozy.
Inch and a half to 2 inch gap, and I just didn't lift my foot up high enough. I kick it perfectly to where I'll lose my balance. My hands are full, and I'm like, well, I either drop the stuff and try to save myself, and I'm headed towards the garage door, so I just like lean into it. I come in the house and I have white chalk, like when you crash in your garage door, like this white chalk here and on my face. And I think before I even say anything, Jeff's like, "You got white stuff."
That's like, what happened? I didn't even
think
hear
there's
it.
even like a red mark. I think I got a red mark on my face.
I saw the shit on your face. I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let you have it on your face because it was funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So hopefully, I was like, for all I could think was not about like saving myself, and I'm like, please don't dent the garage door, please don't, as I'm falling into it. So there might be a face print, but I don't think I left it. I don't think I left any dents on it.
Man, can you imagine if the garage wasn't open? You would have just kept going. You would have been eating it.
I would have, because I definitely had the momentum of falling. The door saved me from falling. There was no way I was just going to come out of it standing up.
Damn, that was funny. I just happened to walk out the door to see if you needed help. I
thought you opened the door because you heard me crash into the door.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh my gosh, it was a little painful too. Face planted.
Dude, I've tripped over that thing a few times. Victoria's mom, God, that scared me one day. She was walking in and she almost ate it. But I'm like, how do I fix that? I mean, this house is old.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
I've seen some business, they like inject some kind of foam underneath. Like they put hoses underneath the section that's lower and then you inject this foam and it raises it to match and then it hardens or something.
Okay. So now
it's like the most inexpensive way to do it, I think.
Or grind it down. Or I'll sell the house. Fuck it.
There you go. Or just grind it down.
Yeah, right.
Like they do. The city goes around the sidewalk and grinds down the sidewalk.
Yeah. Need more sandpaper?
Do that. Yeah.
That's a
that
big...
would take a while.
It's huge.
Oh my gosh. Huge. I didn't even see it till I kicked it. I was like, what did I trip over? I thought I dropped something, but it was just a stupid sidewalk.
Yeah, that thing is big. It's in a bad spot, too.
Things you don't think about till you get older. Like, that's the stuff that kills you. Stupid cracks in the sidewalk. Oh, my gosh.
That's hilarious. Oh, Eagle Rare McKenna, whatever you are. Delicious.
That's right.
So I got to show you something. This is cool.
Okay. So we could switch it up to something different.
This is cool. This.
Oh yeah, tell us about this.
Is whiskey flavored fudge. We got it at.
Hey, that's got like a Marshall sticker on it or a Ross.
Yes, Ross or TJ Maxx. I think
really?
It's TJ Maxx. Yeah, it's $8.
Get out of here.
That's what I said.
The decanter's worth that.
That's what when Victoria pointed this out. I'm like, we're buying this. I don't care if the fudge tastes like shit.
Right.
I want the decanter.
So have you tried it yet?
I did.
Okay.
It's good. You want to try it?
It's good. Yeah.
It's really good. It's wrapped in plastic for your safety.
See if this tastes better than the $16 McKenna. Yeah, the decanter alone is worth
it's
$8.
Pure glass.
That's great.
So
I need to go find one of those. And it was on clearance price. I see the red sticker on the bottom.
Yes, I don't know how much they were charging before it was on clearance. Let's find out. For clearance, it was $2. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if I'd say it's whiskey flavored, but it's fudge,
it's
fudge flavored.
I don't taste the flavor. I can't get this.
Mm-hmm.
It's fudge flavored. I can't get the sticker without ruining it, but whatever.
You've done fudged it up.
But I bought this because it looked cool. Once it's whiskey fudge, and it's like, this is it, and it's glass. But there's a reason why I bought it, not just for the fudge. It was for the decanter.
Yeah.
Because, I'll tell you in a second after I enjoy this wonderful fudge.
Play a little fudge music, please.
Brown chicken, brown.
I'm not gonna play.
Always the first off the boat, so shit's always packed.
Speaking of Brownwood.
Yeah, Brownwood.
That's where we're playing today after we're out of here. Had a band gig and almost made it.
All right, so it's good though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't taste whiskey in it.
I'm trying to say, does it say what whiskey they put in it? Aaron McKenna. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably not. There's probably zero whiskey in it. It's just like some flavor they came up with. They scraped the wood in a barrel and made the fudge in a whiskey barrel. Now that would be impressive. They made the fudge in the whiskey barrel.
That would be cool. Nope, it says artificial whiskey flavoring.
Oh, that's probably what this says too.
All right, so
wow.
as we break it, No, I was like, holy crap. Gotta go to Marshall's. It's the reason why I got so excited. Not excited, I didn't do cartwheels or anything, but I was like, this is cool because I was looking for a decanter anyways. Because when I was in Cleveland, I was at my friend's house. He had a bottle that he just filled, and it was called the Infinity Bottle.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So,
you're going to tell me about
I'm
that.
Tell you about that. And so when I saw that, I'm like, well, that's going to be my Infinity Bottle. when I'm
Okay.
ready for it. And I didn't know what an Infinity Bottle was until
don't either.
I went to Cleveland.
Learn me.
And you're going to love this. This is
Okay.
amazing. An Infinity Bottle is when you have an ounce left of whatever you're drinking, bourbon, whiskey, whatever it is. You take that last ounce and you pour it into an empty bottle.
Okay.
And as you go around and you drink all your other whiskeys, when you get to that last ounce, you pour that ounce
Into that bottle.
into that bottle. But you
kind of mixing it all up.
yeah, and you document. Okay, I did ounce of Eagle Rare, I did an ounce of McKenna, I did an ounce. It doesn't matter what you're doing, just
Sure.
add it all up.
Okay.
And once you got it full, that's called your Infinity Bottle, and you drink it.
Okay.
And these guys, I saw these, and I didn't taste it. We didn't get into it, but he had like the list of all the different whiskeys and bourbons that were in this bottle. It was huge, and I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. So then,
It's interesting. So you just have a blend of whatever.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
so I wanted to do a little bit more research, and so I Googled Infinity Bottle, and there's another podcast that talked about how they did their Infinity Bottle, and they said there's an app, which I downloaded the app called Infinity Bottle.
Oh, okay.
And you put in
Just tracks it. Okay, so you put in what you put in it.
you put in what and you can put like the mash, all like all the stuff to ask you if you can put it
Okay.
in. You put like what the mash is, whatever the sour mash or
Okay.
all that crap, stuff I don't know
Sure.
about. But it'll tell you once you.
What you've created.
And it'll tell you like what the proof is, what the sour mash is, everything. It tells
Oh,
you
wow.
everything.
Okay.
And if you don't put the information, it just won't give you that information on what you leave
Yeah.
out. But it'll tell you what the proof is, and it keeps a log of. So now you have a log of
That's
your
cool.
Infinity Bottle.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah,
I got a
'cause-
couple of decanters. Actually, I just bought Speaking of Marshalls, I think I got it at Marshalls. It was a Crown Royal. It was in their clearance section. It was a Crown
Yes.
Royal decanter and 2 whiskey glasses, or 2 rocks glasses, and it was like $10, I
That's
think.
amazing.
So yeah, I'll use that decanter. I'll do the
See?
same thing. I never heard of that.
Me
I'm
either.
gonna do that.
So I want to do that, and I think
That's awesome.
we'll in a few months
what happens?
Yeah, we'll have a cool.
So now, so do you have to fill the Infinity Bottle before you can start drinking it?
I was thinking about that because I was thinking, let's add 2 different bourbons or whiskeys, whatever, and then take a sip. Oh shit, I like this. Now you
Okay.
can say, all right, McKenna and Eagle Rare together tastes good.
Okay.
And then you can start making your own blend.
Gotcha.
And then every time you add something, so now okay, well this tastes good with that, and then just documentation.
Gotcha. Because I didn't know if you waited till it was full and then you drink whatever that is. And then do you have to wait till it's empty to add more? Do you just keep adding
No,
as you go?
You just keep adding as you go. So you just like that. I'll fill that up, and then I'll
So-
document what I put in it.
So then the app wouldn't really be able to keep up. Because if you keep adding to the app, but then if you start drinking it and you're adding more stuff,
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to
true.
unbalance it.
Yeah. So if you don't sip from it, it'll keep up. But if you start sipping from it,
Yeah.
which I have no self
Because
control.
you can't subtract from.
Yeah.
Right?
how do you take an ounce out? A sip
I have
out?
4 things in there and I drank 2 ounces. So that's half an ounce of each.
Yeah. So I might just let it go. And
I'm
then
going to try that. That's a good idea. Because I do have a few bottles sitting around that just have a little bit left. And I either just like chug it to get rid
Yeah.
of the glass or.
Yep.
But that's a good idea.
These guys had a Blanton's bottle that they used as their Infinity Bottle.
Okay.
And so it's funny because the guy has it sitting there, and there's 2 glasses.
Yeah.
And the one guy comes in, and he didn't know. He saw the bottle of Blanton's there, and he picks it up. And he goes, "This doesn't smell like Blanton." He knew right away. He goes, "This doesn't smell like Blanton's." And he goes, "It's not. It's this." And that's when he started going on about the Infinity
Okay.
Bottle. But it was impressive. Just the guy walks in and goes, "This doesn't smell like Blanton." I'm like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck?"
I don't know if I'd be able to.
I couldn't
Unless
tell
I
you.
drank Blanton 4 times a day,
Yeah.
every day, would I be able to tell?
Yep. And then this has like the American honey.
Yeah.
You can smell that has
Right.
You can smell the
Because it's
sweetness
sweet. Yeah,
and stuff.
for sure.
But I couldn't tell you what Blanton smells like. It all smells the same to me.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I'm faking it. Like when I do this, like I'm
Yeah,
smelling it.
yeah.
It smells good, but it could be anything in here.
Sure.
I'm like, oh,
It did smell good. I
it
mean,
smells
I could definitely-
good. But Eagle Rare. I don't know. It just to me, it all smells the same.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Same.
But I mean, I know there's probably something they'll teach me. Oh, this is why. Oh, okay. Then it'll hit me, and
Yeah.
it'll open up my third eye, if you will.
Hey,
Hey,
your whiskey dick.
Yes, the whiskey dick. So yeah, that was good. I can't wait for Victoria to get home and tell us what we drank.
Yeah. Excited.
Let's try the American Honey Sting.
All right.
Whiskey Dick's podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdickspodcast@gmail.com.
And we're back.
And we're back. Hi. Welcome.
All right.
Back. Welcome back.
So this next segment, we've all heard of the American Honey. I think it's made by Wild Turkey, right?
Yes.
It's the sweet whiskey. Also, I'm in a band with the namesake American Honey, which is a Lady Antebellum tribute band, which has nothing to do with this drink, but we tried to get sponsored by them, and it didn't happen, so whatever. So this one I found in North Carolina, in West Jefferson, North Carolina. This is American Honey Sting. So it has a hint of ghost pepper in it, which for most people that would kind of might scare them away because ghost pepper sounds really spicy, but
I know. Right now I'm thinking, am I stocked up on my baby wipes?
so it just has a tiny bit of bite on the finish. Like you don't taste it, you don't even smell it. It tastes like regular American honey. I think I poured a little too much, but
Yeah, holy fuck.
that's all right.
American
So
Honey.
you'll taste a little bit of the sting on the swallow, but not on the beginning there. Do you have a little bit of the burn in the
Yeah.
throat at the end?
A little bit.
But it's not like
No,
overpowering.
No.
Like some of that jalapeno, like vodka and stuff.
Yeah.
It has that horrible flavor.
It's got a great flavor, and
Yeah.
I do like the aftertaste, and it does have like a little spicy like my mouth is
Yeah,
not on fire, but
Right.
you can definitely taste it.
almost like a regular whiskey
Yeah.
burn, kind of. So
That's really good.
good, right?
That's delicious.
Yeah. So that's only like $24 a bottle. Like it's the same price as regular American honey.
Yeah, and like this is a sipper. This is something you drink once. You don't drink all night. Like, you
Right.
Enjoy it, and then because it'll another glass of this. Like, all right, it's getting old.
Yeah, and it gets a little sweet, a little heavy.
Yeah,
like-
but to like sit around and talk, like let's say we had a podcast and we're sitting there talking about it. This is perfect for that.
correct. Sit there and sip on it for sure.
That's really good.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
good. It's getting cut up in my mustache.
Well, I'll leave you the rest of that because I bought another bottle. I bought 2 bottles while I was there, so
Thank you.
add that to the collection.
Delicioso. That is good.
Good stuff. Yeah. So every time I go up there, I'm hoping that somebody gets it down here. I just haven't seen it. I haven't
Yeah.
even seen it at Total Wine. Doesn't have it.
No?
I asked them about it. They didn't even know what I was talking about. They were
Really?
Like, yeah, they had to look it up. And they're like, they do make that. Like, I've never seen it. Which I guess you can order it. Like, Total Wine will order stuff for you.
Right. Well, that's where I got the Jim Beam 7 year.
But, yeah.
My buddy Chris was talking about it, and we couldn't find it. So I went to this local liquor store up by my house called Golden Ox. The guy
Okay.
has everything. And I get there, and I'm like, hey, do you have this? And the lady was like use that. I've never heard of it. And I'm looking around, and I see it. It's on the floor. It's that big-ass
Oh,
bottle.
really?
It's on the floor. She didn't even know she had it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And she's like, oh. So she picks it up, and she had to call someone. Hey, how much? And they goes, we just got that in.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't even, she had to call, and the guy's like, yeah, $35. He sold me that big-ass bottle for $35.
Get out of here.
I'm like, do you not know?
Do you have a second one?
Yeah. But yeah, she didn't even know. It was just on the floor. Like, they
Nice.
just got it in.
Wow.
And she sold it to me for $35, that big-ass bottle.
That's great.
Yeah, so I'm like, and it's good.
Yeah.
And my buddy Chris is like, you got to try it. And, I trust Chris's, when he says, try this,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
trust
sure.
his word. I know.
Yeah.
I was like, if he's saying it's good, it's going to be good. So I trust his word, and it was good.
Yeah, one of my favorite of the like the cheaper whiskeys like that is just a good old fashioned. I think you have some. I saw it last time. It's just the Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, I got some of that.
That's just good, like straight up.
Yeah.
It's under $30 a bottle, and it's great.
That's what I say. I call those sleepers.
Yeah.
Because I'm guilty of it too. I've heard of Wild Turkey my whole life. I'm like, it's cheap.
Right.
And price has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Because when I tried, once again, Christopher told me, try the Wild Turkey. It's good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, try the Rare Bird, which I got, and then
Yeah.
try the 101. All three of them were amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why have I been turning down my nose up to these
Right.
Wild? It's like I don't have that kind of money anyways.
Right.
So I'm
Exactly.
glad I can afford,
Yeah.
some of these bottles.
Correct.
Baby? I think Victoria just got home.
Yes.
Yes.
So we need to know which.
We need to know which glass you poured which, because we have no idea.
What?
Yeah. Do you know what you poured into which glass?
Yes, I do.
Thank God. Because we did the taste test, and we want to know which one is which.
Do you want me to tell you?
Which one was in the small glass? I'm guessing the small glass was the cheap McKenna.
Wrong. You got there.
No
Really?
way!
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
We blew that up.
Holy crap, dude!
Wow.
You're lying. Wow!
Okay, so
Wow!
the small
Blown away.
the
And like I said, it was. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't say either one was bad.
No, they're both delicious.
But we were like, oh, this is immediately
Right away,
This is
Eagle
Eagle
Rare.
Rare.
Wow. Good
Impressive.
job, McKenna.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
So we're gonna have to get some more of that for sure.
Yeah, holy crap.
Holy cow! Sorry, Eagle Rare.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
That
I guarantee you right now, people, when they watch this, are like, you guys are fucking
Idiots.
amateurs.
Yeah,
and you have no
exactly.
clue. You don't know what a good whiskey is. And we're not saying we are. We're not claiming we are. We're just two dicks enjoying whiskey.
But I can tell you what a good $16
Yeah.
bottle of whiskey is. You're gonna love the Henry McKenna Sour Mash Twist Off because we liked it better than the Eagle Rare.
Yeah. Which is sad.
Is it though? I mean,
No,
that's
it's not.
that's a testament to like a lot of the hype doesn't
Yeah,
stand
exactly.
up to
Yeah.
the taste test.
It's like you're buying the name at that point.
That's why I like doing the blind taste. Had I known what went and what, then
Yes.
we might have been biased to one or the other.
No, I'm glad that worked out that way because we
Yeah.
both agreed. Holy shit, that was really good.
because it was smooth,
Very
like you
smooth.
right from
I'm gonna-
beginning to end.
Tomorrow or tonight, I'm going to run out and buy
Oh,
a bottle of
exactly.
that for my
And
collection.
that I think I found that in New York where I got that Southern Tier.
So,
But I'm sure I've seen it. It's on the bottom shelf, like anywhere you go.
Yeah.
It's a bottom shelf bourbon, and it's
sad.
$16.99. I think I paid
Wow,
for it.
that's amazing. You know,
And
that-
I was just looking around, and I was like, I need to find a cheap one. And I was like, and I saw the McKenna name, and I knew the McKenna's
Yeah, I've heard of
popular.
it, yeah.
Like they're 12 years real popular, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get that. $16. If
I'm
it
glad-
sucks, if it's a drain pour, then
I'm glad you did that because that
Yeah.
is it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And now we know we
I'll buy
got
that
to
all day
stop.
long.
The world has got to stop shunning their nose at prices.
Sure.
And just try it. Like that's great. Now
Right.
hopefully people see this and they're gonna go buy it.
Right.
Why are we gonna keep spending hundreds of dollars on these bottles when we just proved a point
Yeah.
that this McKenna tastes better to us.
Yeah, and
the
McKenna's been
Eagle Rare.
around. They do make good stuff on the high end, so it may be cheaper just because it's not a single barrel, or maybe it's a
Because it's called a
finish
mash.
from like multiple barrels or whatever. So I don't know.
That's funny because I did buy a bottle. I haven't opened it yet of something from Costco.
Okay,
It was like I was looking for stuff to bring on. Yeah,
Kirkland bourbon.
stuff. Yeah, and I don't even know what it is. It's in there. It's still in the back. I haven't even opened it yet. But
Gotcha.
it was huge bottle for super cheap. And I was like, want to use that for mixing drinks,
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when you have parties, you don't want to use your good stuff. I'm sorry, folks, but when I
No.
have a party, and I'll let you enjoy anything in this room. I have hundreds of bottles of liquors and whiskeys and everything. You name it, bourbons, rums, tequilas. You're welcome to it all.
Yeah,
But when we're mixing drinks and making stuff,
yeah. Use the cheap stuff.
use the cheap stuff and sip the expensive stuff.
Sure,
So that's why I
absolutely.
bought this stuff from Costco because it was a big bottle, and I thought
yeah,
I want to if I want to get drunk off of it, go on a cruise, if you will, and
Right.
bring your own bottle. That's what I'm going to bring.
yeah. And I've got one from Total Wine, and it's actually one of like their like manager picks. It's this giant bottle. It's a it's a liter and a half or whatever. It's only like $30. I forget what it's called. It's something weird like Black Knight or 13 horses. Whatever. I don't know. Something
horses.
weird. I don't know. But it's actually not bad on its own. But I used it just to mix, just to make old fashions or to make whatever, some kind of.
And I have done I do if I want an old fashioned. Victoria, like I said, makes a great old fashioned. And if I have Buffalo Trace, I'll use that. However, sometimes if I don't have it, I'll use Remus.
Sure.
Or Remington. I use a rye, which is supposed to be
what my favorite is.
Which is supposed to be good for old fashioned, anyways. But like I said, us turning our nose up, oh, that's a $10 bottle. We just proved the point.
Right.
Like I said, we're not professionals. We're not. But we do have taste buds.
Right. We know what we like.
And we know what we like.
Yeah.
And we thought we were drinking Eagle Rare, and it was McKenna.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome. Wow.
And there was no hesitation either. Neither of us
right
were
away.
like, I don't know. I think this one might be.
Nope. Right
Immediately
away.
We're like, oh, this is the good stuff.
Yeah. Wow. We're good.
Either that or we got a lot to learn.
Yeah, exactly. I know people are probably pulling their hair out when they're watching this. What? You guys don't know nothing. We didn't say we did.
Nope. Hence the name.
Yes, Whiskey Dicks.
That's what we need next. We need a jingle.
Yeah, a jingle. That's good stuff.
Right?
Yeah, I like the little...
Yeah, it's a little bit better than the regular American honey.
Which I have down
Yeah.
there. I switch it up all the time because sometimes you feel like you want something sweet. So that's when I go to the peanut butter stuff or the smoky maple. Knob Creek makes a great smoky maple. I love the flavor.
Yeah.
But I do an ounce. That's
Right.
it.
Exactly.
I just want to take a taste. I never drink to get drunk.
Right.
I don't do that. And I'm not 20 anymore.
Right.
My liver's like, fuck you. Knock it off, eh? So
the old nickel beer days.
yeah, remember that? Phineas Fogg.
Chug as many beers as you could in an hour.
Were you there? I know you had to have been there. You were there. It was me, you, and Shane. I don't know who else was with us. We were downtown. We're going back years ago, bro. I think I was just old enough to drink.
You had to be, yeah.
And remember, I took that guy's cigarette and vanished it
Yes.
into my hand, and everyone lost it.
Yes. That
And
was great.
That was nickel beer night at Phineas Fogg's.
That's right.
For some reason, I
That
just
was
had
hilarious.
enough in me, and I took the guy's cigarette and vanished it and added it into my hand, and everyone lost their shit. Because
That was
back
great.
then, that was like new magic, and they're
Sure.
like, "This guy's not wearing sleeves," and the guy's cigarette was like, "Where the fuck my cigarette go?" I couldn't bring it back.
Right.
But yeah, I remember that because we were a nickel beer night, and then beer was shitty.
Yeah.
But we're
of
paying a
course.
nickel.
Yeah.
But
They bring in a stack of cups, and they would
Yes.
just like fill them all up. You're just chugging as fast as you could
God
in
damn!
an
and
hour.
I think the fog machine was out of control.
Oh, my gosh.
So you couldn't see, and I used that to my advantage to make the shit
Oh,
vanish.
sure. Would you just throw it over his head or something?
Everyone lost their mind. No, because what I did was I took his shirt. Remember, I took his shirt and I put my hand in his shirt and I stuck my finger
Oh,
in there
yeah.
and made a hole.
You had the thumb, the
and
fake thumb,
I
right?
stuck it down in there and vanished. And he's like looking at his shirt and everyone's freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, the old fake thumb's a good trick.
That was funny as shit, man. People lost their mind. But that, once again, you're dealing with a whole bunch of drunk people.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
So I could have drove a car through the front door and so, ta-da!
Yeah.
And they'd be like, holy
You can
shit!
make your beard disappear.
Yeah, the greatest magician ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was called Phineas Fogg's.
Phineas Fogg's, yeah.
Nickel beer night. God damn, that
Good
was
old
fun.
days.
Dude, that was
And then when that ended at 7, then you had to go next door to Fat Tuesdays
Yes.
because they had their dollar slushies or
Yes.
whatever.
You walk around
for
and
an
brain
hour.
freeze.
Oh, man. There was a night, I still remember, I think it was just Shane and I. There might have been some other people with us, but they left. That we did the nickel beer, and then we went to next door to Fat Tuesdays, had a couple of their frozen drinks for $1. So $20 in, we're both just sloshed in 90 minutes. And there was also outside, there was like some guy making cigars. We're like, let's get a cigar. Like, we never smoked. So then we get out there, we're smoking these cigars, and we're just sitting on this bench, just trying to sober up. So I'm like, what are we going to do next? I think that might have been the night we ended up going to like tear on Church Street and got kicked out. But that's a different story. But so we're sitting there just smoking cigars, just chilling, not even talking to each other. This group of girls walks by and go, you guys are fucked up. And we're like, What? We're not even talking. We're just sitting here. We must have just looked gone, like just sitting there smoking cigars, or we were smoking them wrong, or I don't know what. I still don't know. But
You thought you were
two-
sitting on the bench.
the
Little
two-
to know you're fucking curled up in a
we might have
ball.
been sitting in like a planter or something. So like we just lost it. We started cracking up. We're like, what? And what's going on? What are they talking about? We're like checking to make sure our pants are zipped up. We're like, what are we missing here? So that was we still talk about that today. That was like 30 years ago. It was hilarious.
That's funny as shit. Yeah, you thought you were sitting on
Oh,
a
yeah.
bench. Yeah, you were probably
I would like to be
curled-
able to go back and see what they saw.
You were in a cardboard box somewhere, curled up in a ball, sucking your thumb.
Like pissed our pants or something. Didn't even know it.
Find my happy place. I got thrown into a planter one time. I did. This is a great story.
Yeah.
So I was in Las Vegas, and it was the opening of Margaritaville in Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
And I just happened to be there. I was just doing my own thing, doing magic
Say,
and
man,
stuff.
that was a while ago.
Yeah, this is going back. This is when I was performing professionally.
Okay.
And so I just happened to be in Las Vegas, and a lot of my friends that were opening because I worked at Margaritaville,
Okay.
were there. So I
Right.
ran into my friend AJ, who's the bass player of a group called Bluestone Circle back in the time.
Oh, okay.
Real nice guy, real good. I mean, the whole band is awesome. Love these guys.
Is he still with them? We've played with them. We went
No.
to Iowa with them
Really?
a couple years ago. Yeah, we did the Iowa Air Show.
Really?
It was us, Bluestone Circle, and Hypersona.
He's not with them. He's up in Vegas still.
Okay.
He left. But yeah, Roger, the drummer, Roger.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. I
Okay.
love him. He's like,
Yeah.
him and AJ were my two
Gotcha.
really good close friends. And Woodsy, the keyboard player,
Yeah.
and all those guys. Amazing band.
Yeah.
They don't get the credit they deserve.
Right.
But so, we're all like AJ and all that, we're all up in Las Vegas. It just happened that we all in the same spot at the same
That's
time.
funny.
And a friend of mine was the bar manager of, back then it was the Palms, I think,
Okay.
hotel in the Vegas
The
Strip.
Palms?
Yeah.
That's on the roof. Yeah.
Yes, it was a big
rooftop.
a big bar up
Yeah.
there. But and the weird thing is, like, if I remember, we're going back years ago. There was no restroom in the nightclub, so you had
Okay.
to go out into the lobby of the
Oh, okay,
Palms
yeah.
Hotel to go to the restroom. And my buddy was the manager of the whole nightclub, of everything.
Yeah.
And so he was just like VIP treatment. Me and AJ and all of us had the VIP treatment. It was awesome.
Nice.
And back then I was living that rock style lifestyle
Yeah.
anyway, so I was used to that kind of shit. So we're just enjoying, free booze and everything. Well, I had to go out to go to the bathroom, and I come back to go back in, and the bouncer is there, and he wouldn't let me in because he said I was too drunk.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he told me to go stand over against this wall. So I'm like, I'm pretty drunk. I am drunk, but I knew what I
Must
was.
have been the way you were walking or
Yeah,
something.
just,
like you
I was messing with my phone trying to, because text messaging
Oh,
and all
sure.
that crap was just new. Like.
And you had to, I don't remember what it was called, where you had to hit the R 4
Yes.
times to get an S. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
so that's I'm trying to figure this out. I text people, hey, I'm outside. I'm trying to get back in, and so I'm walking up. He's like, nope, you can't come in. You're too drunk. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, so I'm standing there. He goes, go stand over there, and he points me to a wall, and there's like other people standing over there. I'm like,
a
"What's this?"
line of drunks?
Yeah, like time out. So I go and I stand over there, and I'm still trying to figure out the fucking text messaging to tell my friend Jason, hey,
Now you're being detained.
yeah, I was like, hey, man, I can't get in. They won't let me in the club. They said I'm too drunk. But as I'm doing it, I'm kind of wandering around,
Yeah.
not paying attention. Next thing I know, I look up. I'm standing right in front of the bouncer again. He gets mad. He picks me up. Literally, my feet come off the ground.
Oh, no.
Picks me up and throws me outside into
Oh.
a planter.
What the heck?
Yeah, I land in a planter.
That's awesome.
And so I finally get my wits about me. I'm still laying on my back,
Yeah.
because he literally threw me in the planter. And I figure out, hey, the bouncer just threw me out. I'm outside in this planter. Next thing you know, Jason and a couple other of my buddies come running out. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I go, oh, guys said I was too drunk to come in. And then I walked up to him not knowingly. I told him the honest truth. I was like, I was
Yeah.
just trying to text you guys, tell him I can't come in. He got mad and picked me up and threw me in the bushes. I had leaves in my hair. I look like a mess, bro.
That's awesome.
And Jason's like, who did this? He walks over and I go, I'm nervous as shit, dude.
Yeah,
This guy's huge. I'm like,
Yeah.
point to him. He fires the guy right on the spot.
Oh, wow.
It's like, you're done. And
Wow.
next thing you know, I'm back in the VIP thing, and there's leaves on the ground because I was still covered in leaves. So we're in
It's all
VIP.
camouflage.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the VIP couch, and there's leaves on the floor. Fucking people are pulling leaves out of my hair.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
But yeah, I was so embarrassed, but I was drunk, and like I said, back then the text messaging sucked. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
not. It was the
I can
BlackBerry and shit.
You can imagine what that text was.
Oh, it was funny as fuck.
No spell correction
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything back then.
It's like Jeff's planter what?
I can't imagine. That's great. That's amazing. Oh, man.
Good times.
Move on to something else.
Yeah, what else should you try?
You gotta try this Basil Hayden Dark.
I am down like 4 flat tires.
Whiskey Dick's podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdickspodcast@gmail.com.
All right.
So now we're gonna try something you haven't had before.
No, what is
This
this?
is the Basil Hayden Dark Rye.
Dark rye.
Take a look. It's nice. I don't know
That is nice.
the story behind that. I didn't really read the label, but it almost seems like, because it's dark, I don't know if they age it longer or if they age it
Well-
in like wine barrels. What you got there?
It says it's a lot like me. Artfully aged
Oh, there we go.
by the James and Bean. Oh, this is by James Bean? Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Bartles and James.
Yeah, right. Remember those two old bastards? This is by the James Bean Company
Yeah.
Distillery. Okay.
Yep.
Does this say what the proof is? 80 proof. Okay. Dark rye. The bottles are nice, man.
Yeah, I like
this
that.
is a
I
great
like the Basil
touch.
Hayden stuff.
The band around it.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great, just a good looking bottle.
Yeah, the first time anybody introduced me to regular Basil Hayden, I was like, ooh, I like this immediately. It was good. Then I found this dark rye. I can't remember if I got it as a gift or how I came across it, but I'm like, I like ryes, but the dark was intriguing, so I tried it, and I like it neat. I like it on ice, and it actually makes a very good old fashioned. It makes a great old fashioned. Just gives it a little
love
bit
it.
different flavor.
Now,
It's
when you do
nice.
your old fashioned, you do the whole orange zest and everything.
Sometimes I also buy the dehydrated orange slices.
Oh, where do you get
Like,
those from?
Amazon. You just
Never
get like
thought
a
about
big
that.
tub of them for like
Really?
$12. And,
You just throw it in the drink itself?
yep.
Do you
it has a
smoke
little
it?
orange, and sometimes I have a smoker too, so
Nice.
sometimes I'll smoke it. This is really good smoked in a smoked old fashioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the dehydrated orange, just kind of drop it in there, and as it soaks in, it gets some of the orange flavor in the drink, and
I like that. I never even thought
a
about
little
dehydrated
Luxardo
orange.
cherry in there, and yeah,
I have some filthy cherries.
Filthy cherries
Those
are
are
good
good.
too,
They're
yeah.
expensive as shit.
I know, it's crazy.
God, anyone know any connections for filthy cherries?
Yeah,
Let me
right.
know.
Yeah, Filthy Cherries. Let's sponsor this place.
Yes, look at Brandon.
Hey. Yeah, today we're just endorsed by Valley Forge Automotive Center.
Oh.
If anybody knows what that is.
I look
it's,
like I just crawled out of the duck blind.
This is just from a Netflix show. Like, if you ever watch Shane Gillis, the comedian, this is like his
Oh,
show.
really?
His show Tires on Netflix. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
this is where he works, Valley Forge. So
That's
it's
funny.
A fictional place, but it's cool.
Oh, I thought that was just like a shirt you took off a mechanic.
That's when I used to change tires, like back in the day. So let's
That's right.
toast this, and we'll
Let's
try a little
toast.
sip, see what you think of the Dark Rye by
Dark Rye.
Basil Hayden. Smooth.
Eagle Rare. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
It's no McKenna twist off, but
Yeah, no, it's that's good.
it's kind of nice.
They say
Nice
you
flavor.
should, when you smell the thing, I'm probably sure I said this before, you're supposed to smell it with your mouth open. I don't know why.
Yeah, no.
But-
why your mouth open? Before or after you brush your teeth?
You're right. See, I'm sitting here looking like
It is different. I
It
mean, I
is,
can
it-
definitely,
yeah, it's-
definitely opens it up.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'm sitting here looking like Napoleon Dynamite. You know? But it does make a difference.
It's good. Or see those guys that like have the big snifters and they stick their whole nose in
Yeah,
it. Like,
right?
come on, dude, get your nose off my
You're not
glass.
going to drink that shit.
Yeah,
That's really good.
yeah. So you have to get some of this and try it make old fashioned with this. It's really good.
I got to order some dehydrated oranges, or else go to Aldi. Aldi has everything.
They're all dehydrated. Aldi does have everything.
They have everything.
It's good stuff. So yeah, a couple more of these, and I'll need a nap before I have to go.
Yeah, I'll have to
play my gig at the Villages.
I'll drive you there. Well, I can't drive you there either. Victoria's gonna have to drive us there.
Have to go to the Villages and play tonight from 5 to 9, so that'll be fun.
5 to 9. Now, do you have a loofah on your drum set?
I don't. I've been meaning to get one. I definitely want.
What color are you gonna get?
I would get purple.
And what's purple?
So purple, I'm gonna have to run to the Dollar Tree after
crazy.
this. So
before we even get into it, the loofah means what is the loofah?
So there's different things like
right?
they hang them. Apparently they hang them on like the rear view mirrors of their golf carts or whatever, or off the antennas. So back in the day when the Villages first opened, there was rumors that like there were different signs at your house, like either your garage door was cracked open, meant you were like welcoming to strangers, or
oh my gosh.
Yeah, apparently it's like the STD capital of the world is the Villages of Florida.
Awesome.
So
okay, that's
there's a whole
concerning.
documentary on Hulu about it
Really?
too. Yeah. But so now there's a thing about loofahs. If you think I'm kidding, you can Google it, or right about now I'm going to throw up a chart of the loofah colors.
That's funny you
it'll
say
show up
that
right here.
because I don't go to the Villages,
Yeah.
but I've seen like like stuff people joking about the loofah. That's why I asked you, did you put a loofah on your drum set?
Yeah. So I don't know all of the colors, but I know I've looked it up, and if I had to have a loofah, it'd be purple. So the purple means you like to watch but don't want to get involved. So it's kind of a voyeur kind of thing.
Sit there and drink your Metamucil.
Yeah. So I could look it up and go over.
That is funny as shit.
In fact, let's see. I mean,
God damn.
at this point, I would have already like shown the graphic here. Let's see. Villages, loofah colors. And what do you know? It comes up immediately.
Of course it does.
Here we go. Loofah colors. Here we are. Here's the Villages loofah colors. Here's actually like a chart.
Oh, I gotta read this.
Well, I just lost it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Somehow it went to porn when I clicked on it. All right. So white means novice and beginners. Purple is voyeur and people who like to watch.
That's hilarious.
Pink is soft swap, people who like to do it with others in the room.
Ooh.
Blue is lowest level of full swap, those who can play well with others. I don't know what lowest level of full swap is.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So yellow is mid-level full swap for those who want to have fun but are still nervous. Black is full swap, those who say, what the hell, let it all go down.
Oh, Jesus.
Teal, bisexual, for those that want to increase their dating chances. So yeah, I'll just stick with purple. Voyeurs who like to watch. So
I guarantee you, when you drive in tonight, you're going to see, now that we've talked about it,
you're going to see them all over the place.
I'm like, are you fucking using these loofahs at least?
I need to find a color that's not on here so people are like, what the hell's that?
You should get like a camouflage one.
Come up with the new.
Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't like an olive green. I'll get an olive green, which means like stay the hell away from me or something. Don't come near me.
Yeah, you get people are wondering why.
Yeah, it's a real thing, guys. The Villages loofah.
Hilarious.
It's a thing. I mean, it's on Google. Like as soon as you type that in, it's the first thing that comes up. And the Villages logo is like even in it. Like somebody,
really?
I'm sure the Villages didn't put it out, but like they put the logo in there and everything.
Dude, that's crazy. Why a loofah?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like the pineapple upside down means
I guess because
you
can find a bunch. Yeah, I guess because you can just find a bunch of different colors easily. I don't know.
I guess so.
Or you're on the search for that teal. I can't find a teal loofah anywhere.
You can just fucking mind your own business and leave your sex life private.
But then why move to the Villages?
Yeah, right. Apparently, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Yeah, I actually thought about. I was joking with the band, especially Takara, because her and I crack up about this stuff. Like the next time I like re-wrap my drums, I want to make a drum set just for the Villages that's completely made of just purple loofahs.
That's hilarious, bro.
Just have them all loofah'd up. I'm like,
dude,
only certain people would get it.
You have to stop by Publix and buy a
Get a
purple
loofah.
loofah.
I will.
And don't tell anyone. Just hang it in front of your
I'm gonna
the
see
base.
see who figures it out.
I'm telling you, bro.
See who sees it first.
That's fucking
All
hilarious.
right, I'm gonna do it.
And don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Just because the front of your base is probably the best part to see
right.
it. And
Or
just,
hang
like,
off
tape
a
it.
cymbal stand or something. Yeah.
And see just see what happens. See what unfolds.
I'm definitely gonna do it just to see who notices
You
it
gotta
first.
tell me what happens.
I will. That's hilarious.
I would love to come see you tonight, but I've made plans to go hit practice golf.
Oh.
Across the street, Claremont National has amazing. It's kind of like Top Golf, but not.
Okay.
And it's cool because it gives you instant feedback on your
Nice.
swing speed and everything, and it's just cool because you can go drink and they have servers.
Okay.
But it's not the Top Golf prices.
Okay.
It's the bays are free. Everything's free. You just pay for your balls. You get 100
Get outta
balls.
here.
Yeah, you get 100 balls for like $20.
Wow.
It's amazing. But the downside of it is so cheap that
It's
it gets
busy.
packed
Yeah.
quick. So
Gotcha.
I'm trying to meet Christopher over there around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Nice.
Just because I want to get some practice in.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I love golf. And what's the best way is to instant, it tells you your swing speed or what, your slicing.
While
your
you're
hooking.
slicing,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
okay.
amazing. And it's all
Shoot,
free.
next time we shoot this, we'll have to go do that afterwards.
Hell yeah.
I'll bring my clubs. We'll do that.
I forgot. Yeah, we played golf together.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long
We
time
need to do that
since we
again.
did. That was fun.
Get Shane out there. And
Where is Shane? Where's he?
he's in Dallas today working.
I love that guy. I
What a
got
chump.
crazy.
We need to get him on here.
Yes.
That's another thing. We got to figure out an angle to shoot.
Yeah, we
to
gotta-
have like guests. Need
Yeah.
some more microphones. Get some more people on here.
We need more chairs. I mean, I guess we could use those chairs. How would we do that?
We might have to just like shoot on the couch out there or something.
we could
or
do that.
outside. We talked about on the
Once it gets
patio
cooler.
out there.
Once
Yeah,
Florida.
in the fall when it gets cooler, that'll work.
Yeah, that one day.
Get a couple mics. Yeah, that one day in the fall.
One day in fall
Be
when it hits
perfect
70
when it's not
degrees.
raining and it's 70 something.
Fucking
That'd be fun.
ridiculous. Yeah, I like it. That's a good idea.
Get a few guests on and just
Yeah,
shoot the
well,
shit.
I'd love to get my friend Sean on here. He's really knowledgeable
Oh, yeah.
of
That'd be
bourbons.
fun.
And Shane and get Victoria and get Danielle over here. I think Danielle and Victoria hit it off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They would get along
100%.
Where is she tonight? Where is she? Is she going to be at the villages with you?
No,
Handing out loofahs?
she can't do the weeknight gigs because she works till like 6 o'clock. So
Gotcha.
I'm already gone usually by the time she's leaving for work.
Oh,
if I
really?
have a weekday gig, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Even Friday nights can be hard if we're playing somewhere and I leave the house by 5 because she doesn't leave work till 6, so she doesn't get home till like
That
6:45,
sucks,
7
man.
o'clock. So
That sucks. That's hard to. I mean, it works, but
Yeah.
it's hard. It's definitely hard.
So like Saturday night gigs, she'll go to.
I haven't seen her in a long time. It's been years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Fuck, I think the last time I saw her was. We're going back many years ago at.
Say before we even got married, right? Because we've been
Yeah.
married 5.5 years now.
So it was before that. It was at the barn in Sanford.
Oh wow.
That's how
We
long.
haven't played there in a long time.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that's how long we're
That
going.
has been a while.
Yeah, that's the last time I
Crazy.
saw her.
Crazy. Yeah, we're going on. We're coming up on 16 years together now.
Holy crap!
Yeah, this December will be 16 years.
God damn, that's crazy. I've
like
known
a
you.
lifetime,
I've
man.
known you that long. I've known you before.
You knew me before I got married the first time,
Yeah.
and that was 14 years. So
I've known you since high school.
yeah,
Holy shit!
yeah.
God
And
damn.
this year, well, this summer would have been my 35-year reunion since graduating.
I've known you almost 40
That's
years.
crazy. And I'm going to be a grandfather. I just
Yeah.
found out I'm going to
Oh,
be a
like,
grandfather.
congratulations on
That's
that.
insane. I don't feel old enough to be a grandfather, but
No, you don't look.
it's
old
good
enough.
to be young to be a grandfather, so you
Right.
can have fun.
Oh, exactly,
with the kid.
man.
You know,
Enjoy that.
Spoil the kid, and
and send them on their way.
Yep.
Fill them up with sugar and pass them out
that's
the door.
right.
There
You
you,
don't
go,
have to worry
Junior.
about the kid like having to change your diaper.
Right. That's why I'm trying to be really good to my kids because I know that one day they're going to be responsible for my health, and
Absolutely.
I don't want to be in a retirement home.
No. Yeah, remember when I used to change your diaper? Probably not.
Yeah,
but
damn
I
it.
got to change mine.
You're going to learn today.
Yeah. Oh man.
I hope I don't end up in a diaper.
No, me
No,
neither.
Man.
At least that's an option now. Like
Yeah, that's true. Back then.
back in the day, like when my grandparents were old and dying, I don't think they had
What is
adult
this, cloth?
diapers. They just like pissed and shit all
Yeah,
over their
so-
couches, and we had to burn them.
Damn it, Meemaw.
So yeah.
That's funny.
So what do you think? We wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
And
I love it.
Cheers to
Cheers.
episode number 2.
Cheers, episode
and
number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll see you soon.
If you have
on
any,
the
what's the word I'm looking for?
suggestions.
Suggestions. There it is.
Yeah.
If there are any suggestions on what we like talk about, and if we have offended anyone, we apologize. But I don't think any of our friends are get offended.
No.
I know anyone in my friend group.
No.
All of them are like me.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Anyone that knows me and I talk to on a regular basis understands my humor.
Yep.
And
100%.
They,
and that's why we're
they
friends.
get it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cheers.
So yeah, if you have any suggestions or comments or want us to try something different, I know my buddy Marcus Hebda messaged me about some whiskeys out of the Midwest, I think. So I'm going to look into those, see if we can get those and try them. It's one of his
Hell
favorite
yeah.
go-to bourbons. Or maybe next time I see him, he'll bring me a bottle. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
I won't see him till February, but
If you have any,
anyways.
anything, yeah.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.